We're about to launch one of the biggest advertising campaigns in HHS history to encourage Americans to use wearables. It's a way of people can take control over their own health. They can take responsibility. They can see, as you know, what food is doing to their glucose levels, their heart rates, and a number of other metrics as they eat it. And they can begin to make good judgments about their diet, about their physical activity, about the way that they live their lives. We think that wearables are a key to the MAHA agenda, making America healthy again. And we are going to, my vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years. We're about to launch one.
Ooh, did you hear that? Did you hear that, y'all, Sharala? So I want to start off first things first, and all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongues, correct name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers that's living in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Now, what we just seen there was Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I forget his position on the health thing. I got an article, we'll see his position, but basically he's promoting a wearable, talking about you need that for your health, and this is nothing but a baby step to the MOTB, the mark of the beast, is all it is. Because you heard what he's talking about. He said every American should be wearing a wearable within 4 years. And this also lines up with the Agenda 2030. So let you know the devil moving fast. He said, this is my vision. So when he say that, he's talking about all the so-called white men, which are also known as Esau, Edom, you know, who the Bible says is the wicked, the devil in the flesh. That's who they are. And now they have a new plan because they can't just hit people with the RFID microchip. It'd be a lot of kickback, a lot of resistance. So they're trying to take baby steps because they already did the 1-9 situation. It's basically he's replacing that with a mask. And he's trying to make it seem like it's good for your health. So they're trying to, you know, coerce the public into getting it. But check it out, though, y'all. That's why it's going to be kickback on this. What this devil doesn't realize, anything he do, there's going to be a little bit of resistance. You know, the majority of people go for it because they're dumb and they're docile. They'll go for it, but it's going to be some resistance. Because check this out. Like, this devil really waited too late to do this move. Look, somebody said right here, they said, well, just go ahead and suggest a chip already. See? See what I'm talking about? It's already there. Look, this person right here said, mark of the beast. Somebody said here they got him, or maybe he was always one of them. This is leading to transhumanism, or if you please, the mark of the beast. Woo! Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is fully out here, is in the public, and this devil, he should have did this during the 1-9 situation. He should have went ahead and put the RFID microchip in him, and that way he would have had him, you know. But this devil, I noticed he's so scared, he do pump fakes. He's so scared to throw the ball. He gonna do a pump fake. But by the time he throw the ball, it's going to be in reception. Like, the hopefully Lakers not going to roll with it. Then you got a lot of Edomites that's not going to roll with it either because you waited too long. The devil waited way too long. And what it is because really, when you think about it, Yashua, really, they're really scared. So what we should know is by the time this devil forces the MOTB, you know, it's going to be by force. The Lord going to twist his arm out there. And he knows it's going to be the end of his enterprise. He knows it. That's why they're going into what they got. Them $1 trillion underground bases, deep underground military base, they're going to run into them, man, and hope they win. But really, deep down inside, I think they know they about to lose. Because I'm like, well, what's all this pump faking for? You got the biggest military in the world, all the military bases, all of this stuff. The children of Israel are in the palm of your hand. Make your move already. He's scared, man. He's scared of the 144,000. That's what it is. But nonetheless, they will make this happen. So now you see them creeping with that thing. Matter of fact, I got an article on that too. Right here, let's get to the article so we can get some more details about it. So he's the Health and Human Services Secretary. Robert Kennedy Jr. wants all Americans to use wearable technology to track their health as part of his MAHA agenda, which we see now as make America healthy again, which you're not, homie. You're not. The Lord done put a disease in Babylon the Great. It's only going to get worse, and it's going to, like the Lord he going to unalive Babylon the Great, straight up. So it says the Kennedy clan strongman revealed his agency's plan Tuesday for a massive push for Americans who have an obesity rate of 40%. That means almost half of America is fat. To use wearable data collecting technology such as Fitbits, Oura Rings, and Apple Watches to promote healthier lifestyles. Hey man, shut your butt up. You know what you crawling for? Shut up. Slacky, Yashrala. Hey, and look, check out. Now I'm starting to see something, Yashrala, because I heard Apple was getting in on the MOTB. Now I was trying to say, I'm like, how the heck Apple getting in on this? Now I see where they're getting in on it. So they're gonna sneak in through this little wearable device, little watch you wear, which me and my family, we ain't gonna be wearing them. So I'm looking at this devil like, good luck. I don't need you watching my health. I can watch my own health. I ain't no goddamn baby. I don't need that. You already watching me by my phone, my cell phone. That's the only access the devil gonna get. You're not getting no more access, devil. No, no, no. So, and then my thing is, how you gonna run this out? You already talked about your homies talking about taking out Medicaid. So who gonna pay for all these wearable devices? Who gonna pay for that? Where the money coming from that? So it just looked like a big old mess, man. So you got Fitbits, Oura Rings, which I think they do contraceptive type of things, and Apple are going to promote this wearable device to track your health. And see, that's what that RFID microchip is going to do. And see, that wearable device is like a baby step, because you can take that device off. I don't think they ever want that. He want to put the device in your body. That's what he about to do. And look, before I get to reading that article, we're going to pivot to a precept because I said that. Because something just popped up in my spirit by saying that. Because the devil gets down by his devices. So let's go to 2 Corinthians 2:11. And here we go. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of your device. We know that little wearable you trying to do is just a baby step to putting a RFID microchip in our bodies. We know that. So Esau not going to get advantage of us because we already know his moves. We see it coming. We there. Now for the 2/3 that's not paying attention, because you got, a lot of our family members be going to drink the juice and getting that, they're going to wear it. They're going to think it's something good. Like, yeah, it watches my sugar levels. It keeps my weight down. They're going to go ahead and get it. And that's because they're dumb. That's why Esau going to get them. They lack knowledge. That's Hosea 4:6. They lack knowledge. But us, in this truth, nah, man, we already know what that is. So this devil, he not satisfied with tracking you by your cell phone. He wants to put a wearable device on your body. And he's saying it's for your health. So he acting like he helping you. There he goes speaking, leastly with his lips, that little peace and safety. He's speaking peaceful. I'm trying to help you be healthy. But really, nah, man, that's just to condition you to put an RFID microchip in your body. That's all it is, man. We're not ignorant. We know what you want to do. That's why I'm looking at the devil like, quit taking baby steps, man. And quit all this little other stuff you doing. Go for the head. Go ahead and go for it, man, so we can get this show on the road. Quit playing around. But I guess they got to do that, man. I guess they got to get the dummies, They got to go ahead and get the dummies they can get. And then once they isolate that group, once they got the ones that going to comply and us that's not going to comply, then he can use his military to munch on us, So he's trying to, I see what he's doing. He's trying to do this thing carefully. The public is too big to jump on everybody. He ain't got to jump on everybody. I just need the ones that's going to resist. So now what he's doing a sort and file. Sorting them out is what he's doing. Divide and conquer. Those that have put the wearable device on, y'all go ahead and go to the left. Those that don't want to wear the wearable device, y'all go on the right. And he's going to try to stick his military on us on the right. Like, military, go ahead and just lay them out. They can't go into the new America, which is going to be that beast system. So that's what the devil going to do. So let's get back to the article. He said, we're about to launch the biggest advertising campaign in HH history to encourage Americans to use wearables. Oh, man. You hear that? They said the biggest advertising campaign. So this thing going to probably be bigger than the 1-9. It's probably going to be bigger than that, y'all, Shrala. And they gonna go for it, man. So get ready. Whatever they going to call it. But they about to pull it out there and try to make everybody wear it. He said, it's a way people can take control over their own health. They can take responsibility. They can see, as you know, what food is doing. Well, he already said that in what we just watched. He said, we think the wearables are a key to the Maha agenda and making America healthy again. And my vision is that every American is wearing a wearable in 4 years. So this devil got to move fast, man. Time is short. So they're going to start out with a wearable. And once they get you conditioned on that, then they're going to move on to that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Make no mistake, y'all, Australia. Oh, and look, here go another reason. We're going to read why they're pulling this thing off. Here's another reason, because, you know, Babylon the Great is hurting. So check this out, y'all. It says the Trump official has previously argued during his Senate confirmation hearing that obesity in the United States poses a national security risk affecting military readiness. So they ain't got no troops because America's is too fat. So they trying to reverse that trend, but I'm like, brother, it's too late. It's too late, homie. Like World War III is already kicked up, ready to fight. The Moabites, they in shape. Them Chinese, the Koreans, they in shape. They breaking bricks with their fists. You know, they doing high spinning kicks, walking on nails. They in shape. Russia's in shape. America's not in shape, and it's too late to get in shape. It's over with. You should have did that like 20, 30 years ago. It's a wrap. You let them old rich dudes, them conglomerates put poison in the food to make everybody fat. See, that's when Esau always want to think about money. Money, 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 money. Now everything done backfired on him. He like, man, we too fat and out of shape. We ain't got no troops. That's why Babylon Great, they military powers in their technology. It's not in the infantry. It's not in manpower. It's in technology. If you go boots on the ground, America will get smoked. Straight up. And I'm up here looking at these little kids in the National Guard. You know, I work with them at my other job. They all in the National Guard. They some children. I'm like, man, I wish they would send you to my door. Man, I'll smoke the National Guard, man. National Guard is a joke. So Esau got to rely on technology because of all his wickedness with the food industry. He's made Babylonians, Americans, he done made them fat. And now they're not fit for service. Which that's a strike by the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because it's about to be World War III time. You need soldiers. Oh, you ain't got them. They soft. They effeminate. They out of shape. So what that mean? El coming to Babylon the Great. That's what that means. These devils, they cook. I'll put this in the comment section. I don't think I'm getting no more out of it. But I'll put this article in the comment section if I remember. Y'all can go ahead and read it, what this devil trying to do. But that's Robert, you know, Robert Kennedy Jr. He an old devil. This devil can't talk right. You tell they all messed up. He don't nobody want to deal with you, man. Your non-talking self, man. They say these devils, they about to croak. They need to go somewhere and croak real quick, man. So let's get back on subject, talking about this mark of the beast that's coming down the pipeline. Because another thing that's happening to y'all is most of the money is digital. They get everybody using their cards. You know, then you got crypto coming in. So I'm gonna just wait and watch and see how they're gonna try to enforce this little medical wearable. I don't see it taking like that, man. I think they just grabbing their straws at this point. So we're gonna read this right here because it's hey man, it's hitting so hard. I've been reading, I sound like a broken record right now. But that just lets you know that the MOTB is coming into place, y'all. So this is Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and they have power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. He done gave life to the image of the beast. What's that? That's that new government system coming into play that's ran by artificial intelligence. See, this new system gonna go by numbers, and they gonna have a human factor to it. Esau done gave all his power over to AI, artificial intelligence. Matter of fact, but that's another lesson for another day. They've put artificial intelligence dudes in the military. I was just looking at that on TikTok. Planeteer, all of them, they're in the military right now. So that's how the beast is talking now. And what the beast gonna demand, you gonna have to get a device in your body. You're going to be like the beast. You know, this new system wants you to be robotic. Transhumanism. So to be like the beast, You have to put a device in your body to be like that. And that's so it can track you. And when you do that, you no longer belong to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So check it out. Did I read the whole article? I mean, did I read the whole verse? Bible verse? Okay, I'm going to just finish off in case I didn't. It says, and it calls that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. This thing is going to go into war, y'all, Shrawler. We need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because the devil, we not going to comply. And it ain't going to be like the 1-9 situation. We don't comply this time. Esau going to say, hey, put a bullet in him, man. We ain't got time, you know. Everybody has to comply. And here we go, verse 16. It says, and he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, 666. And that goes to Esau, Edom, so-called white man. That's his number. He's the one issuing this out. This is all about their design. This is what they want. And it's all about control. They have to control everybody. They're trying to offset the prophecies. If they can put an RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, in every Israelite, that stops Yahweh Shah from coming back. Because then who's he going to save if everybody got the MOTB? So that's what this is all about. This is to stop the coming of Yahweh Shah. Because Yahweh Shah is coming for his people. Who are his people? They are the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, which consist of you so-called African Americans, so-called Native Americans, you so-called Hispanics. Y'all make up the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who Yahweh Shah is coming back to save. And Esau's trying to stop that. You think not? Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Because I just seen a scoffer talking about Yahweh Shah is for everybody. No, he's not. No, he's not. The scriptures tell you he's not. Right here in verse 68. I'm going to read 69 too. Luke 1:68. It says, blessed be the Lord, Yahweh of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Right there, straight cut. It said redeemed his people. And then you go to Revelation chapter 7. It tells you all the 144,000 come from where? The children of Israel, the tribes of Israel. So that's a straight cut. I don't want to hear that Jesus Christ came for everybody. No, he didn't. His name wasn't even Jesus. It was Yahweh Shah. He's only coming for his people. Straight cut, New Testament, hey, take your ass to the back of the line. You don't know the scriptures. And then here go another kill shot for him, but they don't want to take that. Luke 1:69. He said he had raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. Where did King David come from? The tribe of Judah. That's where the house of salvation is. He said for us. Them other people, these other heathen nations don't count. So the Lord is coming for Israelites. Now, so Esau says, okay, if I can put a device in their body, if I can mark them that they'll serve me, then, I mean, hey, I beat Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, if I can make them all bow down to me. That's what the mark of the beast is all about. It's about serving. Who you going to serve? You going to serve Esau, Edom, the so-called white man? Or are you going to serve Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah? Who you going to serve? It comes down to that choice. And that choice is going to determine who you are. And it's about to happen real soon. And it's a temptation. Because of that choice, we're going to lose our houses. Because of that choice, we're going to lose our jobs. Because of that choice, we're going to lose our cars. Because of that choice, we can lose our family. So it's going to be a very, very heavy choice, y'all, Sharala. And you got to build yourself up right now in order to take that blow. We're not going to know what we're going to ultimately do until it happens. But you can build yourself up for it. You can tell yourself, man, forget this goddamn house. Forget these goddamn jobs. Forget this goddamn car. It breaks down too much anyway. I'm tired of putting gas and maintenance into it anyway. And if your family ain't acting right or your significant other ain't acting right, hey, you got to say goodbye to them too. Just like Joe, we'll get them back in the kingdom. That got to be your mindset. And you got to pray on that and build it up daily. So when it happens, you're built for it. There's not going to be no, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this to me. You going to take this from me? Nah, man, we already knew they was going to take it. So we're like, here, devil. Hey, you can throw it at the devil. Like, here, you little funky devil. Take it. I don't give a damn. And run your ass in the wilderness away from this devil. Because he ain't going to take that. That devil going to look like, get mad, and try to chase you down with his military troops. So it's a good time to get your cardio up, too. You know, and stay prayed up. Because we're going to need the Lord to, to keep this devil up off of us. Because he's going to get mad. This devil's expecting us to say yes to whatever he's offering us. So when we say no, it's going to hurt his feelings. Because he's not ready for that. They're used to the 2/3 coons and sambos. They give, man, Esau can get their cheeks if he want to. The hopefully leg, that's something different to Esau. He don't meet too many of us. And then when we tell him no, that's going to hurt him. He needs Yahshua to do it. Not say no to it. And like I said, I can see when we start saying no, that's why it's going to be some martyrs. Some brothers might have to die for this truth. He might hang or shoot him, to represent, if this is what happens when you say no to it. Y'all's going to tell Esau what to do. Eliminate us if we don't comply. So it's going to get that ugly, Yahshua. It's going to get real that ugly. But we not worried about that, though. Us that's solidifying this truth, you rooted and grounded this truth, we waiting on it, man. Lights, camera, action. I'm ready to tell this devil no. To me, being in this system is man, it's the real depressing. It's oppressive. So I'm ready for this devil to blow it up, man. I'm ready for him to say, MOTB time, get it or else. So I can tell him his ass no, and then we can get ready for the real action, the real parts. So that's what my mindset is at, Yahshua. I'm about to tell this devil no. We anticipating this situation to happen. So I'm going to get this right here, because it's going to come at an appointed time, and that time is coming close. And how can we tell that? I mean, look at the moves. We just heard this devil say, oh, you got to wear a wearable. I want every American wearing a wearable within 4 years. That's what that devil just said out of his mouth. He said it's his vision. He said his vision is for that to happen. So I got this right here. We're going to end off with Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. And what is that vision? What's coming? What's what they're talking about? Tarry mean wait. It will not wait. It said it's going to come for appointed time. And that's talking about that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. That's going to come at the appointed time. Because it said at the end it shall speak. And the end is speaking. When I heard, that Kennedy speaking, that's end times talk to me. That's why I know we ain't got too much longer. It's looking like they really trying to get this thing wrapped up by 2030. We just, 5 years from that? And the time going by quickly. 2030 will be here before you know it. And really, that's just like a time frame. It could happen this year. It could happen next year. It's going to happen soon. These devils is itching Yahshua to, make that move. But I can see it's some scariness on their part. Because they not just going with it. They pump faking. But he going to have to throw that sucker, man. And like a good old Hall of Fame DB, I'm going to intercept this devil, Yahshua. I'm waiting on this devil. He's scared, man. Yahshua putting a pass rush on him. And you already know when they get that pass rush, they make mistakes. So we're going to capitalize off of that. So ain't nothing to be scared of. We about to mess this devil up. That's what we about to do. That's what we about to do. We just waiting on the Lord to give us the go-ahead. That's what we waiting on. Because the devil about to get stuck. You hear that they got this old devil. He can't even talk right. He got that, So I'm just waiting on him to do it, man. Just waiting on him to do it. And the Lord, he going to give us the strength, Yahshua. The Lord is going to give us the strength to crush our enemies. It's coming. Believe that. And get ready. Because the minute the Lord, hey, guess what? We ready. We ready. So with that being said, hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yahshua Allah. And stay locked in, because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.